Hello and welcome to the first ABCCL game of the season. Baseball is back here in New Brunswick. And it's about time for first pitch between the New Brunswick Matrix and the Freehold Clippers. Ryan Bush on the mound, batting first for the Clippers is Patrizio. And it's time to play ball. Bush, the first one, and Patrizio whips at it. 0-1, that's how we start the game. The 0-1 count just outside. Make it 1-1, even it up. Start time for this one, 8:15. First game of the season, closing out the first 6-game set for the league is the Matrix and the Clippers. Another swing and a miss for Patrizio. For those of you that are new to the league, this is the rematch of last year's championship game where the Clippers got on top, the 2019 champions, versus the Matrix, who tried to take them down but couldn't last season. The 1-2, just low in the dirt, scooped up by the catcher. 2-2 count to Patrizio. 2-2, foul back, and stays alive, still in the first at-bat of the game. Clippers, the away team in this matchup, getting their season started. Patrizio, a rising junior at Wilkes, looks on for the 2-2 count. Looks at it, close pitch, but just outside. Patrizio happy with that call, makes it full. First at-bat of the game runs all the way to a full count, 3-2. Patrizio can't get it, and strike three, first strikeout of the game for Ryan Bush. Bush, the junior from Rowan University, on the hill for the Matrix today, and Coach Fredericks. One down in the first inning, top of the first. Second batter of the game is Ryan Morash from Hofstra. Goes against Ryan Bush. And that one bounces off the plate for the first ball. The shortstop digs into the box. Off-speed pitch, splinters the bat. Catcher trying to get out there, and it goes foul ball. Count as a strike, and might need a new bat after that pitch hurt its splinter. So take a couple seconds here for Morash to get back in the box. And he grabs a new bat, going with the darker color wood here for the 1-1 count. Digs back in. Morash, local Hofstra University in Hempstead, New York, batted .355 this season in 9 games of action in the COVID-shortened season. So trying to stay hot. This one fouls off to the other field. 1-2. Now Bush is ahead. The 6'2 right-hander got a strikeout in the first at-bat. Now, with the batter up against the strike, could get another strikeout. Sets in the windup, the 1-2 count, and another strikeout for Bush. Retires the first 2 in order. Cannot think of a better start if you're Bush on the mound right now with 2 straight strikeouts to begin the game. And now it's the 3-hitter, Andrew Allworther, designated hitter in this game from Montclair State University. Ryan Bush looking to retire the side in order, and why not retire them on strikes? 2 straight down on strikeouts, and Allworther takes the first one down the pike for a strike. One of the few rising seniors on the team is Allworther, batted .422 this season and only 45 at-bats, but still great performance for MSU. A nice off-speed pitch there. Hasn't used it a lot so far, Bush, but used it at the 0-1 count. Gets him buckled 0-2. Now Allworther sitting in the pitcher's count, Bush right where he wants him. We'll see if he wastes the pitch or goes right at him. The 0-2 for Bush. Does waste the pitch. Good idea there. Keeps the fastball low and away, 1-2. Allworthy for the Clippers steps back in the box. Bush likes the fast pace. Inside corner, can't get it to go. Just hangs inside. Now we're even at 2-2, top of the first. 2 down now, with the Clippers still in the box. Bush delivers, and he retires him in order. 3 straight strikeouts. Great start for Ryan Bush, and that will end the first half. The top of the first inning. We'll be right back here. Stick with us for the ABCCL end of the first inning. And we're back in the bottom of the first, and it's already bats flying, and we see our first hit of the game, and that's Justin Scotto for the Matrix with a single. Might have splintered the bat on that one again, but gets into center field. Justin Scotto quickly gets on base as center fielder. Now we have Odell batting in the 2-hole. On the mound for the Clippers in this one is Alex Schwartz from Felician University, the rising senior. Gets set, quick pitches, just high. Tyler Odell from Limestone, the left-hander in the box, trying to drive it somewhere to the right side of the field. Seal sign is on, perfectly executed hit and run. Not sure if that's what they're going for, but if they were, perfect for them. Hits it to the opposite field, scoots into left. And now we got runners first and second, no outs. Bottom of the first, Matrix in a good spot right now. 1 runner in scoring position for the 3-hitter, Kyle Loria. When you have your 3-hitter up, that's where you want men on base. And right now there's 2 runners on first and second. Scotto on second, Odell on first. And already in the first inning, Schwartz is in a little bit of trouble. Fouls it straight back, 0-1 count to Loria. The 3-batter from Sunia Oswego. Only 25 at-bats this season. Once again, the shortened season, not a lot of action for these players, so it's good to get some reps in the summer. 25 at-bats, but batted .360 and likes to draw the walk. Had 9 walks as well, so likes to get on any way possible. Probably the reason why Coach Fredericks put him in the middle of the lineup, and that off-speed pitch hangs up high, evens it up at 1-1. Reigning champs getting set out in the field. Schwartz takes a look at second base, goes right to the plate. Another foul ball. 1-2 count. Now Loria behind. On deck for the Matrix is Michael Medvets, first baseman in the cleanup spot from Kane University. We'll see what he can do. We'll see if he has an opportunity with more runners on base, depending on what Loria can do here. 1-2 count. Upright stance for Loria. Schwartz deals. Nice off-speed pitch. And that ball goes to right field. In pursuit is the Clippers. Tries to reach over. Doesn't look like he has it. But good effort by the right fielder that time for the Clippers. The UVA right fielder Christian Hlinka, full-faced effort but couldn't get it in his grasp. Count stays at 1-2 after the long fly ball. Off-speed pitch got him fooled last time, but wasn't late on it. May not want to speed up the bat, but we'll see what he does. Does it once again and chokes him. Good decision by Schwartz. His first strikeout of the game. Avoids a little extra trouble. Situation right now, 2 runners on. Scotto, leadoff batter of the game, on second. Tyler Odell on first. Loria just struck out looking. So 1 out, bottom of the first, no score right now for Michael Medvets. Promptly right in the box, gets to the shortstop, and he holds it wisely, but he does stop a run from scoring. Now bases are loaded and some trouble for Schwartz on the mound already just in the first inning. Bases are loaded. And now Brunson, the right fielder in the box from Caldwell University, played for the Matrix last season, the lefty hitter, and we'll see what he can do. Brunson transferred from UCC to Caldwell. Did better in 2019, but only had a few at-bats this season. Let's say he went around on the first pitch. That's 0-1. Bottom of the first, bases are loaded. No score here. In the primetime game of opening day of the ABCCL season, already exciting with the bases loaded. Schwartz deals. Big hack from Brunson, 0-2. Now with Schwartz ahead. Has thrown a few pitches this inning. Might want to attack. But you never want to leave a good one down the plate. 0-2 count. We'll see if Brunson can do something with it. If he does, throw it in the strike zone. We'll see. White Schwartz deals up. Fastball fouled right back. Count remains 0-2. Catcher in this one is Sean Flaherty, giving the signs to his pitcher, Alex Schwartz. We'll see what he puts down for the 0-2 count once again. Looks like it will foul away, and it will. Brunson, 2 straight foul balls, staying alive in the count. Still no score, bottom of the first. Bases loaded. Sun's starting to set here. We'll have a nice nighttime setting for the end of this one. The lights here in New Brunswick, New Jersey. You are listening to the ABCCL on YouTube. First game broadcasted on the season. We will have games every game day on this channel, as well as Facebook Live starting on Thursday, to make sure to tune in to that. But right now, 0-2 count, critical moment in the first inning. Schwartz upstairs. Flaherty had to get out of his crouch, 1-2. Matrix trying to get revenge against the Clippers that defeated them in the championship last season in the championship rematch. Ball right to the pitcher, could go home, and he will, and it'll be a wild throw. Could be scored an error. Another run trying to score, close play to plate. 2 runs will score on that little hit right back to the pitcher, and that's going to be a tough one to score, but 2 runs do come around. Matrix on top in this game early on. Runners on first and third, and a first strike dealt here to Edwards. 2 runs came across. Now with Brunson on first, Medvitz on third, Odell and Scotto came across during that inning. During that at-bat, rather. Another strike to Edwards. Two nothing in the first, Matrix lead. Good pitch in there, and that will end the at-bat. Strikeout looking, second strikeout looking of the inning, and now it's a designated hitter's turn, Bryant Skirby. 2 runs came across so far on that short grounder by Brunson. 2 came across on the error from Schwartz. Runners on first and third, pitch high to Skirby. Skirby, one of the few incoming freshmen on this team. A high schooler ready to play at Merrimack College next season. Brunson has some speed over at first. Stays put, 2-0 count. 2-0 is the score. The home team leads the Matrix. Brunson's got a good lead, ready to cut out of first base. We'll see if he goes. Stays put. And that's a ball dealt. 3 straight balls. You might see Skirby taking the next pitch. Good situation for the Matrix right now. First and third. 2 out in the bottom of the first, but they already have 2 runs across. And he was taken all the way. 3-1 on deck for the Matrix is their catcher, Jared Marks, who gets up to come out if he is called upon at the end. He can stay alive here for his team. Schwartz deals, fouls it away. He desperately wants to get out of this inning with only 2 runs coming across, even with a few batters reaching base. 2-2 count. Runners on first and third. Play to second or first base here for the Clippers in the field. They're trying to get out of here with only giving up 2 runs in the first. And that could end it if it doesn't escape through. Play goes to first and gets off the base, pulled away, and that will be another run across for the Matrix in the first. Hard hit ball to the shortstop. Looks like he would have got there in time, so that'll be ruled a single for Skirby. Medvitz scores, and kind of makes you question why he didn't go the short way to get Brunson out at second, but the second baseman might not have been covering, so try to go the long way to first. And now 3 runs across, and Schwartz pitch count already getting up there in the first inning, but still dealing a strike now to the 8-batter Marks. Each team trotting out 10 batters in this one. Each has an extra hitter, DH and an extra hitter if you're not familiar with the league. So 10 batters in the order. Takes a glance at second, no one holding on. All-speed pitch, top of the strike zone, but does catch it. Marks now down 0-2. Scores 3-0. Runners on first and second in the bottom of the first. Matrix lead over the Clippers. Brunson's got a good lead at second. Rolled over, should go to first. Easy play for the third baseman, and the inning will end with 3 runs coming across for the Matrix. We'll be right back. Stay tuned for the second inning. And we are back now in the top of the second inning. Matrix now on the field. Christian Halinka up to bat. Score 3-0. 3 came across in the top of the first for the Matrix. The left-hander from Virginia, Halinka, fouls that one off. 1-1 count. Big part of the UVA offense this season. Only one of 2 players in the nation to hit 4 home runs with less than 25 at-bats. So he's got a big swing here, the big left-hander, and we'll see what he can do for the Clippers. Bush steps off. Linka squares up the competition with the 1-1 count. Comes in, keeping the ball on the outside of the zone. Probably a smart idea against him. 2-1 count. Fouled right back into the camera is Linka 2-2. Right fielder laid out over the fence in the first inning. Couldn't get the grab, and now at the dish. And Bush gets him to roll over. Foul ball for the Cavalier. On deck is Adam Schreck, first baseman. The Rowan Prof still on the mound. 3 straight strikeouts. Line him up and send him down in the first inning. Trying to continue his streak. Doing better than his counterpart on the other side, Schwartz. 3 straight in the first for Bush. Checks the swing. Catcher thought he went around. Held up just in time. Keeps the at-bat alive. And it's a full count now to Halinka. Batted .320 this season. Has a lot of power. This one hits the box and will roll foul either way. Stays in there for another pitch. Gets back in the box. So Link against Bush. Good matchup so far. Full count. Fouled off a few. And he will take a walk and go to first base. First runner of the inning issued via the walk. That's the first walk from Bush in this ball game. And now with Linka on first base, it's time for his teammate Adam Schreck to come to the dish. Tall presence from the right side. 6'6" is Adam Schreck from Susquehanna. Batted a quarter this season. 10 for 40 for Susquehanna. Leaves that one low. It's a big zone to get it in there if you're the pitcher from 6'6" frame, but that one just out of the zone below the knees. Runner on first. No outs. Score 3-0. Matrix lead over the Clippers. That one low and inside. Schreck didn't like the call, but it's a strike. Catches the corner. Bush now forced to go out of the stretch. Good lead, but not a threatening one from Halinka at first. And it looks like the Matrix may warm up another pitcher. First game of the season, you might want to have your pitchers just go a few innings. Don't waste the pitch count early in the season. No reason for that, especially with a shortened collegiate season. We'll see how long Bush goes and Schwartz on the other side. Foul tip right back to the catcher. Another strike, 1-2. Schreck now down 1-2 with his teammate Halinka on first. Bottom of the second, 3-0, Matrix lead. That one low, good stop. Runner holds at first. Good job keeping it in front by Jared Marks. Good chemistry here for Marks and Bush. Both play for Rowan in New Jersey, so they have the collegiate season and the summer season to work together. So even more time to develop some chemistry between the two. Pickoff move to first. Just wants to keep Halinka honest over there. Still 3-0. No outs in the bottom of the second. It was a long first inning for the Matrix at the dish. Pushed 3 runs across, and now it's the Clippers' turn. Fouled away from Shrek. Up next is the catcher, Sean Flaherty. His coach, Jerry Patrizio, giving him some motivation down the third base line to stay in the box and try to put this one in play. Bush looks on for the pitch. Marks gets up into the crouch. Linka on first. Stays put. Could be a double play. And right into the ground, another error. Runner could advance to third, and he will. And the third baseman just botches that play. And that will be an error. And not what you want, especially when you're up, giving an easy opportunity for the Clippers to get back into it. That was Michael Medvitz, who threw that one into the dirt, trying to turn what could have been a crucial double play ball. Shrek advances on the error by the third baseman. No outs, 3-0, still the score. Matrix lead in the bottom of the second inning. Up now for the Clippers is Flaherty, and they could capitalize on the opportunity given to them now with the runner all the way on third base due to the error. First and third, runner looked like he was going, stayed, throw goes anyway, hits the shortstop right in the arm, runner will go. He will be safe, but it looks like we will have a stoppage after. Ball hit him right in the wrist, and that ball never had to be thrown. The runner wasn't going. It will take a brief break to give the shortstop some time as he was hit, and we'll be right back. And we are back in the second inning. 1 run does come across, so that will give the Clippers their first run of the season. The reigning champs get on the board. 2-0 now, the pitch to Flaherty, the catcher. Now with the runner only on first base, the run came across, runner going, foul ball, 2-1. Already a few errors in this game. One of the reasons why these runs are coming across early. Flaherty in the box. Runner on first is Shrek. Ball just outside. And that will be a walk, and he will get to first base. Shrek advances to second rather. Three to one is your score in the bottom of the second inning. Clippers, a little bit of a rally now. That catches the zone against Adam Zachariah. Zachariah playing second in this game. That one outside and low for a ball. Runners on first and second. Flaherty on first, Shrek on second. Holinka scored earlier. 2 errors advanced him. 1 error advanced him from first to third, and the throwdown from the catcher, which injured the shortstop, let him score. So no outs in the second. Popped foul ball out of play. The 7 batter battling here. We're still on the mound. Is getting roughed up a little bit. Fielders aren't doing him any help right now. Both teams in the field look a little bit sloppy, but we'll see if they can correct that. It's a long game. Only in the second inning right now. Bush steals outside ball. Top of the second, 3-1 home team matrix lead. Clippers at the bat right now. Zachariah slaps that one out of play. Foul ball. Left fielder has no chance. Up next is Gonzalez, the extra hitter for the Clippers. Gonzalez, usually an infielder from Newman University, has a big bat on his shoulders, but his duties today are simply swinging the bat. A few lefties in a row here right now. It's Zachariah's turn. Bush takes a glance at second, goes back. Pitch almost catches his own, but stays out.
Yeah.
Runners on first and second. Zachariah still digs in. No outs in the top half of the inning. Once again, another ball fouled away, now into the stands. And a fan catches it. Zachariah still digging in there. Three-1 the score. Zachariah slaps it to center field. Center fielder in pursuit. And he catches it. That will be an out, but he will tag up. Runner gets to third on the big fly out to center from Zachariah. Had a chance to get to the fence. Looked like it had a chance, but was caught. The appeal the second to try to see if the runner tagged. And it looks like the umpire is calling it clean. So the runner will advance on the sac fly, the deep sac fly up the bat of Adam Zachariah. Shrek advances to third on the big fly out for Zachariah. Now it's Ryan Gonzalez's turn, another left-hander now from Newman University. 2 more batters after him in the order, and then they run it back to the top with Patrizio. Runner not going. Tries to get the matrix for an unwarranted throw, but to no avail. Flaherty stays put at first. Runners at the corners. Gonzalez at the plate. Bush kick steals outside, losing a little bit of control. Matrix were warming up a pitcher. We'll see if we can get that information on who it was coming up at the next inning. and we'll see if Bush will have an early exit. Right now, it takes a step off. 3-1 the score. You are watching the ABCCL on YouTube Live. We will broadcast every game on this channel. One game every night that there is a game night. And tonight the featured game is the Clippers at Matrix. Last game of the night. 5 other games already finished or in progress throughout the league. So go check out those games on Point Streak at our website. See how your favorite team is doing. Right now, Bush deals low, and Gonzalez ahead of the count. Bush trying to settle down, losing a little bit of control already. Gets one in the strike zone. That one poked to left field. Runner will score on a single off the bat of the extra hitter, Ryan Gonzalez. Big RBI single for him, and that will bring out the coach and a new pitcher, it looks like. So we will take a short break here. Score is 3-2. New pitcher already coming into the game. We are back. Top of the second inning. New pitcher in the ball game for the Matrix. It's Matt Anzik from the County College of Morris, right-hander entering his second season and now making his first appearance of the year. Short-lived for Ryan Bush, his start. Gave up 2 runs. These 2 runners on base are his responsibility. If they come across, they will go against him. But right now, Anzik is the one on the rubber and already wants to see the catcher to get some signs straightened out. Runners on first and second for the Clippers. Flaherty on second, Gonzalez on first. Your score 3-2 in the second inning. Matrix lead, but right now the Clippers are rallying back in the top of the second inning. Anzik still waiting for his first pitch to come across, and right now it's against number 15, the left fielder, Tommy Antonucci. Antonucci lets that one go by for a ball outside. Antonucci, the left fielder from Manasquan, New Jersey, about to be a junior at Catholic University and has some decent numbers this season. We'll tell you about him after this pitch from Anzik. Kind of a three-quarters delivery. Likes to drop his shoulder on the pitch. A little different delivery than standard over the top. But right now, Antonucci, about a 281 in his career at Catholic. And 11 strikeouts this season, so kind of a hit-or-miss batter. And we'll see if he can hit right now. 2-0 count. Almost nicks him inside, 3-0. Clippers down 3-2, only a run away with a runner in scoring position. That runner is Flaherty. Gonzalez not far behind on first. 3-0 count. Batter is ahead, and that is the first strike since Anzik has entered the game. 3-1 count now. Antonucci still in the driver's seat. Lights now in full effect. Sunset. And another strike. Runs it back. Full count. Good job by Anzik. Lets it slip away early. 3-0. Now 2 straight strikes to get it to full. Full count. Anzik battles back. Right at the eyes. And sprinting down the first base is Antonucci with the walk. Bases are full again. Gonzalez on second, Flaherty on third, Antonucci on first, and now it's the last batter of the order, the 10-hitter, Denlinger now up. The third baseman, Thomas Denlinger, has 3 teammates on base, and I'm sure he wants to knock them across. Goes to second base, looks like 1 run will come. Glove toss, 1 out, but it's a productive out. Heading to the right side of the field. 2 outs now on the inning. 3 runs come across in total in this frame. Now it's top of the order, Patrizio. Team almost batting around. Gonzalez does advance to third. Antonucci on second after the ground out from Denlinger. Back to Patrizio from Wilkes University. Looks like he wants to bunt with 2 outs, but just pulling back. 1-0 count. Patrizio, bunt might not be a bad idea. Has good speed. 6 stolen bases in the shortened season, but 46 stolen bases in his career. Good numbers for him and good speed for the Clippers. Going into his junior year already, 46 stolen bases. Anzik stares in for the sign, trying to battle out of the inning. All 3 of the runs will go against the previous pitcher's tally. So Bush will take those 3 runs. Wild pitch, but Gonzalez not making a move to home. That's a ball. Patrizio up 2-0. Score now all tied up 3-3 in the second inning. Gets behind him. And that is a walk. Clippers players like to run down to first base after the walk. Love the hustle in the first game of the season. Right now it's a 2-hole hitter. Ryan Marash struck out in his first AB. Trying to right that in the second. Marash from Hofstra, part of the Pride, fouls it back. Bases are loaded. Clippers don't want to leave bases stranded here with 3 potential runs to come across. Anzik just issued a walk to Patrizio. Can't afford a walk now. No bases open. That one gets away. Gonzalez thinks about it, but stays at third. Another pitch comes to the backstop. That's the 3rd since Anzik's entered this ballgame. Ryan Morash settles back in against Anzik. Big situation early on. Just outside, another ball. Anzik struggling to find the zone in just a few batters of work so far. Bush had a fantastic first inning, struck out the first 3 batters, couldn't even get out of the second, and now Anzik is relieving him. And hits the batter square on the back. Run will come across, and now more danger as the Clippers take the lead. 4-3 as the runner advances to home after the hit by pitch. So control has been an issue, as we see right now, by the hit by pitch and another runner coming across. All 4 of the Clippers' runs have come in the second inning. Base is still loaded. Now it's the 3-batter, Andrew Allworther. That one finds the zone. Holinka's on deck. If he gets up, they will have officially batted around as he led off the inning. Clippers batters haven't had a chance to get the bat on the ball right now. It's been a few walks and a hit by pitch. That ball strays away once again. Now it's 1-1. Clippers pulled ahead in the top half of this inning, 4-3 in the second. Montclair State outfielder digs in once again. Great season this year, and he knows what to do with runners on base. 17 RBIs and only 45 at-bats. And call's not going the way of Anzik. 2-1. Just misses. .6'4" right-hander steps back in once again. And just struggling with control right now. Wonder if the Matrix is going to warm up someone already. But 3-1 count. .3-1 deals and just low, and once again the runners come across but don't even have to take the bats off their shoulders as Antonucci scores, making it the 5th run of the inning. And Anzik right now just struggling finding the zone. 2 outs, bases loaded, and Christian Holinka is up with bases loaded, and a lot of trouble here if I am Anzik. Big bat of Holinka, and that one hits him, and it's going to be another run comes across, and it's just messy right now for the Matrix. And now it's Adam Schreck up for the second time in the inning, and he reached on an error the first time around. And now Clippers in this inning already doubled the score of the Matrix, 6-3 in the top of the second. Seems like it's going to be an offensive battle through all 9. Anzik finds his own, foul back by Schreck for a strike. 6-3 is the score in the second inning. Runner on every base for the Clippers, trying to put an even more crooked number on the board. Anzik breaks the bat right back to the pitcher. Should be an easy play to first, and it is. Ends the inning, but not till after the Clippers put across 6 in the second. Stick with us. You're watching the Clippers versus the Matrix on ABCCL YouTube Live. And we are back. Now it's bottom of the second inning. Clipper Matrix. Clippers had a big inning when 6 runs came across, and first strike of the inning dealt by Schwartz. 0-1, Schwartz ahead. He deals on the hill. This one goes to the shortstop. Slow grounder. Should be an easy play, and it is. First out of the inning. That's Michael Valerio that grounded out to the shortstop. Now last batter of the order is Nick Diaz, the extra hitter, as he gets set to get into the box. That ball high from Schwartz. 6-3 is the score. Clippers lead. Got all 6 in the second. Bottom 2 now, 6-3. Matrix trying to get something done. Slow grounder. And no one at first to cover. It looks like the pitcher could have got it, but the first baseman abandons the bag. Looks like it could have been an easy out, but now there will be a runner on first, and got to call it a hit for Diaz. Shrek abandoned first base, and now runner on. Schwartz now facing the top of the order, Justin Scotto. And if you're watching this game, you might be a fan of either of these teams, so why not give them a follow on social media. Clippers at ABCCL Clippers on Instagram and Twitter. And for the Matrix, ABCCL Matrix on both Instagram and Twitter. And why not give the league a follow where we stream all the games, ABCCL_NJ, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, virtually any social media you have, go give us a follow. And that's a strike for Schwartz against the leadoff batter. We'll be broadcasting at least one game every night, one here on YouTube and another on Facebook Live starting on Thursday. So make sure to check out your favorite team's favorite players and all of the above, the ABCCL. Big swing and a miss by Scotto. Goes down swinging. 2 outs on the inning. Now it's Tyler Odell's turn. Runner on first is Nick Diaz. Good work in this inning by Schwartz. 6-3 is your score still. Clippers in the field, and they lead comfortably right now, 6-3. Quick slide step off speed. Gets the catcher to slide out of his crouch, 1-0. Takes a look at first. Fastball just too low to Odell. The shortstop transferred from Mercer County College. Looks at the strike. Got the accolades already. Going to be a senior at Limestone, all conference Carolinas this season in the shortened season. Great season for him, batting .316, and he has a good eye for the pitch as well. 13 walks. It's a good acknowledgement for his play in this season. Now 2 strikes against him. With 2 out. Scotto, previous batter, went down swinging. Loria on deck. Went down looking in the first. Runners on. Runner just on first. Inside, good take by Odell. That runs the count to full. Runner on first is Nick Diaz, the 10th batter in the order, got on. Dribbler over to the right side of the field, but no one was covering first, so that's how he got on. Chopper to shortstop, and it's another error in this game. Shortstop takes his eyes off of it and just sloppy infield play so far. And now runners on first and second for the Matrix. Kyle Loria up. with 2 runners on. Loria from SUNY Oswego, 360 this season. Good average. His team hopes he can get a stick on it here, but he looks at the first pitch, strike, catches his own. 0-1, Matrix are down by 3, 6-3, bottom of the second. This will be a full 9-inning contest on opening night here. Matrix Clippers, the rematch of last season's championship. That one high. Freehold not only champions last year, but also in 2016. So they're no strangers to winning, and right now, winning in this one by 3 runs. Bat off the shoulder, Loria set. Gets away from the catcher, but keeps it at least in front of him. Runner stay put. Alex Schwartz still the pitcher for the Clippers in his second inning of work. Matrix already gone through 2 pitches. Looks like they could have a third come out, already warming up. And a big fly ball off the bat of Loria. Schwartz, the rising senior athletian from Rutherford, NJ, trying to get out of this inning. Trying to make a somewhat quick inning after the lengthy one his team put out offensively in the top of the frame. Nice off-speed pitch, foul tip, and that's strike 3. That'll end the inning. We'll head to the top of the third. Clippers lead 6-3. Stick with us on YouTube Live. We are back now, top of the third inning. You are listening to the ABCCL on YouTube Live. I'm Chris Careypel, being your tour guide through the 9 innings of this one. Right now, it's Sean Flaherty at the bat for the Clippers. His team had a great second inning. 6 runs came across. We'll see if it can do the same. Right now, fly ball. First pitch, 1 out. Quick work for Matt Anzik on the mound. Adam Zachariah, another left-handed bat coming up following Flaherty. Anzik still on the mound. Had a little bit of a rough outing in the second in relief of Bush. Looks like the Matrix are warming up an arm in the bullpen, but right now they are sticking with Anzik. 6-3 is your score. Top of the third now, 1 out. And 2 balls to the batter, Zachariah. Completely pitch black now, nothing but the light shining down on the field. And Anzik losing control once again, 3-0 against Zachariah. His last at-bat was a sac fly. And now trying to get on base and reach, now way ahead of the count. 3-0, we'll see if he's taken. He was right down the middle, but Coach Patrizio tells him to leave that pitch 3-1. And that one escapes the zone. Another walk issue, now runner on first base runner of the third. Now Ryan Gonzalez up, had a nice single down the left field line that drove in a few runs last time. And now with Zachariah on first, has a chance. And that was a home run swing if I've ever seen one, but couldn't connect. 0-1 against Gonzalez. And it got some good speed, just got to get the control in the zone right now. Seems to be his issue. But when he's up in the count, he's dealing. 0-1. Anzik sets with the runner on first. Close pitch, but called a ball. 1-1. Good healthy lead by the catcher over at first. No look over by Anzik. Slaps it. Once again goes opposite field this time. Only the runners advance one base. Flaherty on second. Gonzalez gets his second hit of the game. Likes to slap it the other way, and it works. 2 runners on, 1 out in the top of the third. And now it's Tommy Antonucci, the 9 batter up. Junior from Catholic University in the box against Anzik. Fires it. Another opposite field hit. Could be a play at the plate, but he keeps him at third. Bases are loaded. Don't need the extra base hit when runners are just advancing one at a time with the singles. Now bases are loaded. Antonucci with the opposite field single. This inning a little bit different than the last. Runners are on base, but not via the walk or the hit by pitch. The batters are doing their job, getting the bat on the ball. 2 singles. And there was a walk issue to the man on third, Adam Zachariah. First pitch to Tommy Denlinger is low. Anzich looking like he's wearing down a little bit already just in his second inning of work. But has thrown a few pitches, gets behind, stays put at third. Denlinger serving as the third baseman. And tonight's primetime matchup, the rematch of last season's ABCCL championship. Once again, you are listening to ABCCL TV on YouTube Live. I'm Chris Carrybell bringing you this one. Bases loaded. Good pitch by Anzich, 2-1. Gets behind the batters too often early in the count, but right now getting back into it is the CCM Titan. Grounds out, could be a double play, could end the inning. 1 run, 1 out. And Scoop goes off of the first baseman. Good job by him stopping the ball and avoiding a run, but like a hockey goalie out there, doesn't let it get by him. So fielder's choice, Denlinger will get to first. Antonucci will be stopped short, and everyone else will advance. Zachariah scores Gonzalez over the third, so 1 run now comes across in this inning. Clippers up 7-3. Checks the runner over at first. Runner at third gets a bigger lead. First and third situation, and now we're back at the top of the order with Patrizio. Runners on first and third, 2 outs, top of the third inning. Clippers lead by 4, 7-3. Short lead over at first, could be going with the runners on first and third. Stays put, just outside. The speedy batter. Speed not going to be a factor right now with the runner in front of him, but if he can slap him, might be able to beat out an infield single, but right now doesn't have to worry about it. 2 straight balls. Steps out of the box, takes a sign, but there was none given. And another ball from Anzic. Right now just needs to attack the batter. I thought it was 3 balls, but it looks like it will be ball 4. Looks like a little bit of confusion here, but it will be ball 4. Bases are loaded for Ryan Marash. And another walk from Anzic. Denlinger on second now after the walk forced him up. First baseman plays behind to give him some depth, and the first ball goes down the third baseline out of play. Ryan Marash now up in the third inning, struck out in the first and hit by a pitch in the second. He's batted in all 3 innings so far. Grounds out to the shortstop. Should be an easy play, and another error elongating this inning. And it seems like that shortstop spot has got some bad luck because both teams not able to field the ball cleanly at short. So everyone advances and another run scores. Hard hit ball, but was an error by the shortstop. And that's tough for Anzic, who can't find the zone right now and can't get out of the inning. 8-3 is the score. Clippers on top by 5. The reigning champions, showing why they earned that title a season ago. Inside for Anzic. They bat now by the 3-hitter, designated hitter from Montclair State, Andrew Allworther. Good pitch taken that time. Evening out the count at 1-1. Matrix looking like they're warming up yet another pitcher. Would be surprised if Anzic trots out for another. Big fly to center field, backing up. It has a chance. We'll see what the center fielder does. And that'll be our first home run of the season for the Clippers, and it's a grand slam. And we're going to get to double digits in the third inning. It's a home run from Allworther and adds on to his great season he had at MSU in the spring. Batted .422 with 17 RBIs and brings 4 around. And it'll be 12-3. We'll take a break as the coach is coming to the mound. But right now, Clippers really opening up the scorebook. And we're back after the home run from Andrew Allworthy, the Grand Slam fireworks on July 4th, but a couple tonight as 4 runs came across off the bat of Allworthy. And now Holinka, trying to go for one of his own maybe, takes a strike. 0-1, new pitcher in the game for the Matrix, third of the game already. It's Matt Fapiano from Brookdale Community College in his second season, or he will be going into his second season. Good speed, big swing on a ball in the dirt. 0-2, Alinka behind in the count, 12-3. That is the right score right now. Clippers are up by 9 runs in the third. The reigning champs on top. Strike 3, goes down looking. 3 pitches, that's all he needs. Fapiano sends Holinka down quick, and that'll be the end of the third. And we'll be right back. We are back now, bottom of the third inning. Southpaw on the mound, new pitcher Ryder Talent, JUCO product now at Rutgers University. Pitch D1, good talent, and the first pitch is a strike for him. A lot of lefty hitters in this ball game, so nice matchup for Talent. That ball just high, makes the count 1-1. We are in the bottom of the third, 12-3. Clippers lead over the Matrix. And foul ball slaps it the other way. 1-2, Talent ahead early. Wants a quick discussion with his catcher. We saw in his warm-ups, pretty nice 12-6 action curveball. And we'll see if that's what he's trying to pull right now against Medveds. On deck is Tavis Brunson. After him is Brad Edwards. That's the order for this inning. We'll see if it goes deeper than that. Talent pulls the string right on cue. Great pitch by him and nice strikeout. Not much you can do if you're Medveds. Great pitch by Talent. Another left-handed batter. Now it's Brunson. Reached in the first inning off of the error. Dribbled it back to the pitcher, now looking for a little bit better contact in the third. Good speed right tonight from Talent, just low, but coming out of the pen with good velocity. Second pitcher right now for the Clippers. Matrix already on their third. Talent sets, deals, fouls it right back. Once again, you are listening to the Matrix versus the Clippers. Clippers lead 12-3. I'm Chris Careypel, bringing this game to you on YouTube Live. Every game day, we will stream one game on YouTube Live and starting on Thursday, Facebook Live as well. So 2 games of action. So if you're sitting at home and want to watch a baseball game, tune in to the ABCCL_NJ. You can follow us on social media, get more information on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, or subscribe to us right here on YouTube. Why not turn on notifications and get alerted when we're live? But right now, alive in the field with a single, the left side is Brunson. Gets his first hit of the season. Now it's Brad Edwards Jr. up to bat. Runner on first is Brunson. Edwards struck out looking in the first. Looking for a different outcome now in the third inning. Left-hander. Tricky to get a nice lead off of first. If you're Brunson, that ball runs just too far inside, 1-0. Talent sets, deals, great pitch, just late is Edwards, 1-1, evens up the count. Talent entering his junior season for Rutgers, New Brunswick, the main D1 team in the Big Ten. Another heater right by, the bats just can't time up the pitch of Talent. One out, runner on first. Edwards behind in the count, 1-2. Talent gets the sign in from Flaherty and foul back. Good fight by Edwards to stay alive. On deck is the DH, Bryant Skirb. If Edwards can get it done, runner in scoring position, it'd be big for the Matrix, who are down by 9, 12-3. Just in the bottom of the third. Talent pulls a string, and that'll be looking, and once again, Brad Edwards goes down looking on strikes. 2 outs in the inning. Ryder Talent looking strong so far through 3 batters. 1 hit notched against him, but 2 strikeouts, 1 looking, 1 swinging. That curveball looks to be a nice pitch. It hits in the fastball. Blowing it right past Skirb. The first pitch just takes it. Outfield playing straight up. Infield as well. Play could be to first or second. Swinging on the second strike, 0-2. Oh-2 count, Talent ahead. If you're in the box right now, I might look for that nasty curveball in the dirt. Or it could go high and inside with that fastball. Has a nice repertoire. He goes high, runner go, throw is late. Brunson gets a stolen base. With Talent setting up with the fastball high. Looks like the off-speed low could be in play. But with Brunson stealing the base, not only is he in scoring position, but he eliminates the option of going to second base to get the out. So the only play is over to Adam Schreck at first, and that is a balk by Talent. So just walking around the bases right now with 2 strikes is Brunson. Stole second, and now the movement by the pitcher is a balk, and now runner on third. Talent trying to get back into the count. Pulls the string. Great pitch. That ends the inning. 3 strikeouts by Talent. Strong performance out of the bullpen. We'll head to the top of the 4th. Clippers still lead 12-3. We're back. Adam Schreck at the plate against Matt Fapiano, back for another inning. Top of the 4th, moving along here. 12-3. Clippers lead over the Matrix. Clippers put up a 6 spot early on. Schreck! Foul ball. Got excited. Crack of the bat. Good contact. Just timed it up a little bit too early. After Schreck is Flaherty, and then Zachariah is the order for this inning. In the 4th, Fapiano gets set. Holds the glove up high in his windup. That ball catches and tags the catcher. Off it bounces out of the dirt. 1-1. Twelve to 3 is your score now in the top of the 4th. Today is opening day of the Atlantic Baseball Confederation Collegiate League. And this is your nightcap right now, 8:15 prime time. But right now, it's one-sided Clippers, 12-3. Schreck settles in ahead of the count, 2-1. Fapiano just low, 3-1. Schreck with the big zone, 6'6", and now he's ahead and fouls it away. We'll see if he can get there, but it looks like it will drift out of play. Count now full once again. We've seen a couple full counts against the Matrix pitchers. Clippers like to work the count when they can. Pitch, the payoff, strike 3, Schreck goes down swinging. That's Fapiano's first of the game. Strikeout from Fabiano. Now has 2 more batters to try to get out of this inning unscathed. First pitch strike to the catcher Flaherty. Mark's laying down some signs for Fabiano. Looks like it might be a little bit low, but catches the plate. 0-2. Clearly ahead now. Fabiano sets, deals. Another strikeout, 2 in a row. Let's see if he can retire the side in order on strikes. Now it's Zachariah's turn to break the trend. New batter, new count. Zachariah fouls it straight back, 0-1. Fabiano this inning doing a good job getting ahead of the batters, not letting them dictate the count. Starting each at bat with a strike. Oh, 1. Sets, deals. Batter checks. Good decision. Falls in the dirt, 1-1. That one just misses the zone. Fabiano doesn't want to slip. Let a batter get aboard. Looks to complete the inning in only 3 at-bats. Wind up, sets, deals. Looks like it should be an easy play for the left fielder as he settles under it, and it is. 1-2-3. Nice inning from the pitcher, Matt Fabiano. We'll bring in the bottom half right after this break. We are back on opening night of the ABCCL. You are watching the Clippers versus the Matrix, bottom of the 4th. Clippers lead 12-3. And right before this inning gets underway, let's give a little out-of-town scores. NJ Elite beat Clemente 10-2. Giants and CPBA Complete Performance Baseball Academy ended in a tie 5-5 after 12 innings of baseball. And Monsoons are up 6-1 on the Cubs in the 7th. That one going the Monsoons' way. That's your scores right now. We'll update you on the air later on. But right now in the 4th inning, new pitcher in for the Clippers. Clippers liking to rotate their pitchers. Ryder Talent had a great inning last time, but they are switching it up. It is now Jake Miller from RCBC, and might need a new piece of wood. We'll see. It sounded like might have broke it, but he's going to stay in there. Jared Marks, the catcher, standing in the box. 2 strikes against him. 1 ball. That sounds like a dead bat to me, and it is. He will go pick up a new piece of lumber. Fouled that one away and lost the bat in the process. One, 2 on Marks from Rowan University in South Jersey. Nice off-speed pitch, and that will ring him up. Knees were buckled, and a great pitch by Jake Miller.
I got the 6th.
Now it's Valerio. The last 3 batters of the order are the ones up in this sequence. Ball low and outside. Jake Miller. Great pitch low and inside. Buckles him. From Cherry Hill, New Jersey, from RCBC, going into his 2nd season, and dealing right now, that one just low. Clippers lead 12-3 in last year's championship rematch, taking place on opening night. Playing here at North Brunswick Community Park, playing host to this matchup. 3-1, Marks is ahead. Or Valerio, rather. Second baseman, 9th batter in the order, is up against Miller. Wants another time. Stepping out of the box, getting ready. Nods, finds a sign. Miller sets, deals, fouled straight back. Nick Diaz, the batter on deck, the extra hitter. Last in the order, but got aboard in the 2nd via the single. Full count once again. Miller gets set for the payoff. Goes with the off-speed 3-2. And doesn't work out for him as the batter jogs over to first via the base on balls. Now runner on first, 1 down. Nick Diaz is up. You're watching ABCCL Baseball. Clippers versus the Matrix. Clippers up by 9 in the 4th. Big fly to left field. Left fielder in pursuit. Could have another chance short of the fence. Goes off. Could be a double. We'll see if he tries to extend to 3. And everyone will stay put. 2nd and 3rd. Big double from the bat of Nick Diaz. Trying to find his way up the lineup card. Valerio now on 3rd, Diaz on 2nd from the big fly to left, and now it's the leadoff batter, Justin Scotto, with 2 runners in scoring position. Just upstairs from Miller. Scotto had a good eye to leave that one up. Scotto takes one on the outside half. Scotto from Pace University, batted .259 this season, only 27 at-bats, and has some runners in scoring position. That one low from the pitcher. Scotto up only 1 out in the inning. Just stays fair, hugs the line, 2 runs, will score. Scotto stretching it to second, and on their feet, a 2-run RBI double for Justin Scotto. Getting the job done in his at-bat. 2 runs come across, and the Matrix slowly creeping back into the game. Valerio and Diaz both trot home. Now it's Tyler Odell's turn. Miller starts with the off-speed. Can't locate. Takes a glance at second. Back inside to the batter. If you're watching on YouTube Live, means you probably have social media, so why not give our other pages a follow? Same handle on every social media page. Follow us at ABCCL_NJ on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. That ball just foul off the bat of Odell. Third baseman looks like he had a nice diving effort to stop and might not have been able to get up in time to throw at Odell at first, but definitely would have stopped the runner from advancing. Either way, null and void now with that ball going foul. Miller trying to settle in, already given up 2 runs in this inning, but started with a nice backwards K. And right now, another ball. I need to get back into the count. Fouled right back, and another full count, running up the pitch counts of the throwers in this game. Right now, Clippers pitcher Jake Miller getting his pitch count elevated in the 4th. Bottom of the 4th, Clippers lead 12-5, 2 runs across already for the Matrix in this half. Only 1 out. That one gets past the third baseman, stopped by the left fielder, and runners on the corners. Loria now up in a key spot with 2 runners on, 1 out in the 4th. His team trails by 7. Could use a big RBI hit to the outfield at the bat of Loria right now. Runner is going. Not sure the hit and run was on, but he'll have to head back. Boy, it looks like he had a nice pitch, but just behind on it. Ended up in the direction of the Clippers dugout. Runners on first and third. Stays put this time. Nice off-speed pitch. Haven't seen it a lot. But now 0-2, Loria in a hole. Two. Count evens up now. Clippers might be warming up an arm in case Miller can't salvage the inning. Giving up a few hits. Nice pitch, but good adjustment by Loria just to get a piece to stay in the at-bat. Another foul ball off of the speed pitch. Just inside, and now it works all the way to a full count. Losing a little bit control now is Miller. Rather, it was a 2-2 count. Now it's a full count. Ball in the dirt. And Loria in a good spot. Worked it all the way back from 0-2. Now full against Miller. Right side of the field, way open. And he will draw the walk. Check swing is appealed to the umpire in the field, and he says no swing. Batter will go to first on the walk. Bases are loaded. Only one out in the fourth inning. That ball almost escaped, but hits off the toe of the umpire and actually bounces back. Could have saved a run. Miller still on the mound right now, but is struggling. Looks like could have been a quick inning as the first batter went down on strikes, and now it's been a little bit of a struggle, but is getting ahead of the batters. But right now evens it up 1-1. Clippers lead 12-5, but Matrix could do some damage in this inning. Already 2 across, 3 on the bases with a big bat. Michael Medvets grounds to the right side of the infield. Trek goes a smart way to first. 1 run will score. 2 outs now in the inning. Now it's Tavis Brunson up. Scotto comes in, had 2 RBIs on his double, and now gets a run of his own. That ball in the dirt from Miller. Update around the rest of the league. Monsoons win 7-3 over the Cubs. Gamers win 13-3 over DiMaggio. And Langen Baseball wins 9-4 over Frazier. That's your score update for the first day on opening day of the ABCCL 2020 season. Good to have baseball back right now. Miller still dealing now with 2 outs. Catches the outside against Brunson. Miller sets, deals off speed pitch. Wraps around the backstop. 1-2. Time now on the field. Brunson steps out, gets his bearings. His team down by 6, 12-6. Matrix are making a little bit of a comeback in this inning against Jake Miller. Bases are second and third. Has potential to run up the score a little bit more, cut down the deficit. Almost out of the 5th inning, 2 outs in the 4th. Brunson against Miller. Miller deals. Brunson fouls it away. Miller sets 2 outs, 2 strikes, ends the inning. We will be heading to the top of the 5th. Stick with us. Clippers lead 12-6 over the Matrix. We are back in the 5th inning. Thanks for tuning in and watching with us and supporting the ABCCL. Matt Fabiano still on the mound, doing a good job for the Matrix. First couple innings, they couldn't get it done on the mound, but right now Fabiano seems like the arm that is dealing. Striked out by Fabiano. Gonzalez already 2 hits in this game and looking for a third. But with a 1-2 count back up against the wall now in the top of the 5th, the visiting Clippers have a commanding lead 12-6 over the Matrix. Just outside for Fabiano. For the Matrix, DJ McGinnis is warming up. Looks like he will come in the 6th inning, the incoming freshman for FDU, unless anything else happens right now. But big grounder, third baseman should have an easy play against Gonzalez, and he does for the first out of the inning. Once again, we're starting at the bottom 3 of the order. Gonzalez just grounded out. Now it's Antonucci. Denlinger will be up next. Fabiano sets 1 out in the inning. Just low, scooped up by Marks. Another broken bat, and that's going to go right into the glove of the shortstop. These teams might need to buy some new bats after this one. At least 3 have been cut in half. That one actually shattered. Some of the other ones have splintered, but that one, 2 different pieces. That's a goner. Second shatter bat from Tommy Antonucci. And now it's Denlinger's turn. 2 retired in order so far against Fabiano. Now the 10 batter is Denlinger in the 5th inning. Clippers lead 12-6 in the top of the 5th. Denlinger, going into his second year at Franklin and Marshall, takes the first pitch for a strike. Played in 6 games in the short season, led the team 7 for 14 batting, only 14 at-bats, but a .500 average, 2 stolen bases, adds to the speed of his squad. After him will be the speedy leadoff man, Patrizio. That one drifts outside for a ball, 1-1. Once again, you're listening to the ABCCL on YouTube. I'm Chris Caripel, bringing you through this game. We are in the 5th inning. Clippers lead 12-6 over the Matrix. Infield playing straight up. Outfield doing the same as well. Reached out a fielder's choice last time. Check swing ends up as a foul ball. Another foul ball, same direction, behind in the count. Clippers 12-6, trying to extend their lead right now with 2 outs, up to Denlinger to do so, but won't happen. Pulls a curveball out of his back pocket, retires the side in order, backwards K, and we will be right back for the bottom half of the 5th. Clippers lead 12-6 over the New Brunswick Matrix. Welcome back. Thanks for watching on YouTube Live, sticking with us through these 5 innings. Bottom of the 5th now. Freehold Clippers against the New Brunswick Matrix, rematch of last season. And it's a bunt right away, and it will twist out of bounds, or in foul territory rather. First pitch will go as a foul ball. Try to sneak one down the third baseline was Edwards on the first pitch. Would be shocked if he did that again. We will see. New pitcher into the game for the Clippers, Ryan Kurcheski, leaves it high against Edwards. Edwards gone down looking twice in the first and the third. Now has another chance to right that in the 5th. And Kurcheski, quick pitching right now, leaves it high. Kurcheski, a sophomore at Felician University, like the starter Schwartz, his teammate. Now 3-1. Krzyzewski from freehold and needs to slow down right now. About 4 balls in 10 seconds, so might want to take his time on the mound. But if he can find the rhythm, has good speed, but seems like he needs to slow down the mound a little bit. His team's winning 12-6. No need to rush, but the slide step will be helpful if there's speed on the bases. So the first batter he faces issues the walk. Now Bryant Skirby is in and check swings, but fouls the ball off against the cage. 0-1, runner on first is Edwards. Takes a glance, keeps it high. Been consistently high so far. Needs to get it in the bottom half of the zone to get a call from the umpire. Checks the runner at first. And he does find the bottom half of the zone, and that's a tough pitch to swing at low and inside if you're Skirby, and that's where you want to live if you're a pitcher. And Krzyzewski finds the zone. 1-2, he's ahead against the incoming freshman at Merrimack. Ball trickles away, but not far enough for Edwards to take off towards second. Bottom of the 5th right now. Matrix down by 6. 12-6 the score. 9-inning ball game tonight. Edwards gets a healthy lead off of first. Deals, pokes it out to center field. Should be no trouble, and it won't be. Edwards retreats to first. First out of the inning, fly out to center. Now it's the catcher, Jared Marks from Rowan. Valerio will follow him, runner on first, trying to move him over right side of the field. Seems like a big opening. We'll see what the catcher can do. Ball can't find the strike zone. Mark's patient on the first pitch. Fouls away the second, evens it up 1-1. Grounded out in the first, and looked on strikes in the fourth. Looking for his first hit of the game, looking to get on base for the first time in the contest. Mark settles in against Krzyzewski. Off-speed pitch, leaves it high. Krzyzewski sets deal, slide step, right side, just out of reach of the second baseman. Edwards stays put at second, moving station to station. Now it's Valerio following up the single off the bat of Jared Marks. On deck, it's Nick Diaz, who's had himself a day so far. A single and a double coming out of the 10 spot in the order. Bottom half, it's done well for the Matrix. Still down 12-6. That ball runs inside for a ball. Krzyzewski gives a look at second. This one poked to right field. Can't get there in time. Holinka just throws it in and keeps the runners from advancing in extra bag. 2 straight singles. Bases are loaded for Nick Diaz. Big at bat for him, who's already had 2 hits in the game. His third hit could drive in a few and could be critical with his team down by 6, 12-6 in the 5th. Could be the turning point of the game. Shrek playing in front of the runner at first. Third baseman not doing the same. Ball outside to Diaz. Nick Diaz, backup catcher, but serving as the extra hitter role today. Ursinus College, soon to be sophomore. Takes the strike. 3 runners on. Krzyzewski sets and deals with bases loaded. Goes to Shrek. Will go home. And the ball looks like it is not picked up in time. And the run will score. Good play by Shrek, but the ball just thrown too low. Matrix get their 7th run of the game. Looks like it was close at home. He might have picked it up just a tad late. But either way, it will be a run scored. That ball is up in pursuit in left field. Catches it in foul territory. Third base runner tags and scores for the 2nd run of the inning. That was Jared Marks that advanced. Scotto with the sac fly, and now there's 2 outs in the inning. 2 additional runs have scored. Now only a 4-run differential, 12-8. Matrix slowly coming back in this game. Gave up a large inning early, but now coming back on the offensive front, 12-8 in the 5th. Krzyzewski, low, stop runner, thinks about it, heads back. Tyler Odell now in the box. And Krzyzewski trying to end the inning. Won't do it on that pitch. Soars outside. Bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. Clippers in the field. Krzyzewski on the hill. 12-8, 4-run differential in tonight's primetime matchup. Opening night. Left field gap could be trouble. The left fielder can't get there. 1 hop to the fence. Will be a double, if not more. Could be a play at the plate. Throw is off, and 2 runs will score off the double from the bat of Tyler Odell in. When we thought it was a blowout, it's a ball game. 12-10. Matrix coming right back. Tyler Odell, clutch batter that time. 2-run RBI double. And now it's Loria's turn, who had a single in his last at-bat. Takes the strike here. 2 Ks and 1 hit on the day for him. His team could use. And it could be an easy run. Error by the catcher. Stolen base and advances to home on the error. It's a close one right now. Tyler Odell comes all the way around, and Loria still up to bat. Now the score is 12-11, and it's close now with a few more innings to play. Bottom of the 5th, 12-11, Clippers Matrix. Close game. Krzyzewski, no good. And what a game to start the season. The rematch of last year's championship. 12-3 at one point, now 12-11, and rings them up. Loria goes down looking. Big inning for the Matrix as 5 runs come across. Stick with us. Close ball game here in New Brunswick. Stay here on YouTube Live. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. 4 more to go. Try to drop the bunt? No, not going to work right now. Fouled off for the Clippers. Clippers lead is essentially evaporating. Had a 9-run lead, now only 1 up over the Matrix. In the 6th inning now, Patrizio tried to drop a bunt and will count as a strike. And let's have a mound visit right now. New pitcher in the game is incoming freshman to FDU, DJ McGinnis for the Matrix. Fabiano did a good job. Held the Clippers to only 12. And now you know it, Matrix right back in this game, 12-11. McGinnis right around the field from East Brunswick, local native pitcher here, FDU Florham next season. Patrizio hasn't been able to use his speed so far, 46 in his collegiate career. Want to see him on the base path, but right now, fighting it off at the dish. Struck out once and walked twice, but had runners in front of him, so had nowhere to go. And another ball from DJ McGinnis. A little bit of confusion here, but it will end up in a walk. Yeah. Clippers bring in a new batter, number 13, Brandon Smith, for Ryan Marash. Smith will most likely take over the duties at shortstop as well for the Clippers. Coming into this at-bat, Marash struck out, hit by pitch, and reached on an error before exiting the game in favor of Brandon Smith. Will be a sophomore at Alvernia. We'll give you his stats after, and they look pretty good, so we'll see what he can do. Runner gone, and there's Patrizio's speed right on cue. Stolen base. Smith from Alvernia, rising sophomore, 357 on the season. 2 doubles, 2 stolen bases, 3 errors, so we'll see how he does in the field, but at bat, a big threat for the Clippers right now with a runner on second. Matrix deals in the dirt. McGinnis, runner will advance to third with ease. That'll be scored as a wild pitch. Top of the 6th, Clippers trying to extend their lead a little bit. Matrix fought all the way back. Clippers not comfortable with only a 1-run lead. DJ McGinnis, in his first inning of action, hasn't found the zone with consistency that his team needs out of him right now. And another base on balls is issued. And after only 2 batters, the coach will come out of the dugout. Coach Fredericks will come out and talk to DJ McGinnis. That's not bad, actually. It was 35 earlier. We're back after a mound visit. See if it pays off for McGinnis. No outs in the inning. Top of the 6th, Clippers have a 1-run lead. First pitch looked good. And it finds the zone. Andrew Allworther Could be the star of the game so far with the grand slam in the third. Walked as well and a strikeout, but that big grand slam really broke open the score. Pickoff move to first, runner at third. Advances a little bit, but comes back. Runners on the corners, McGinnis on the mound, Allworther at the plate. Big opportunity for him to get another big fly. Doesn't like the off-speed pitch. Takes it in. Looks like a good pitch for McGinnis, but can't find it, just too low. Runners on first and third, and big opportunity for the Clippers to break it open. Leading by 1 run, 12-11, but with 2 runners on, 1 in scoring position, Allworther at the dish could get something done. Once again, can't find the zone. McGinnis struggled so far since he's been in. You are listening to the ABCCL on YouTube Live. And that ball is low. Runner was in motion, but doesn't matter. He will advance on the walk to Allworther. And now it's Christian Hlinka. Hasn't done a lot in this game. Walked, hit by a pitch, and struck out. But his track record says it all at UVA. Has power. And one swing, once again, with bases loaded, could do some damage. Doesn't like the off-speed pitch coming right out of the gate, so takes it 0-1. And another off-speed pitch. Seems like that might be Hlinka's kryptonite right now. Took the first one, swung through it, and that's also the pitch he struck out on earlier in the game in the third. So we'll see if they pull the string again or go for a fast one. They do go with the speed, but just inside, Hlinka thinks better of it and takes it for a ball.
How is he doing?
Bases loaded. And another curveball. That one soars deep into the outfield, but should be out of play. We'll see. And no play in foul territory. On deck is Adam Schreck, the 5-hole hitter for the Clippers. Left-hander steps back into the box. They power swing 4 home runs in the shortened season, less than 25 at-bats at UVA. Right now takes the fastball inside. If he finds a fastball he likes, he's going to drive it for a mile. So it's up to McGinnis to try to locate. Real battle right now between McGinnis and Hlinka. Goes to the off-speed pitch and just gets a bat on it to stay alive. Top of the 6th, no outs. Bases loaded. Hlinka, the Cavalier, at the dish against CJ McGinnis. Ball high. This is not a time for McGinnis to walk a batter right now. Bases are loaded. Could walk in a run. Decision time. Pitch around Hlinka or let him swing the bat. And he will pitch around him, and he walks a run in. Struggling so far, has yet to record an out. Runners advance, and that's the second walk Hlinka has had at the bat. Bases are loaded now for Adam Schreck, the tall right-hander, who's reached base once, but on the error. Curveball is working so far for McGinnis, but not finding the zone. Gets hitters to miss, but Schreck doesn't bite on the first. Corners are playing in now, trying to prevent more runs, especially in a close ball game. That one does find the zone. Schreck lays off 1-1. Counts even. McGinnis trying to get ahead on the mound, trying to somehow get out of this inning. Ball in the dirt. Stop by Marks. kicks, deals, big swing by Shrek and a miss, 1-2. Shrek goes down looking on the curveball, first out of the inning, his second strikeout of the game. McGinnis records his first out since entering the ballgame. New batter into the game is Ryan Goodall for Sean Flaherty. Goodall, the other catcher on the roster, will take over in those duties. Incoming freshman at TCNJ takes the first pitch low for a ball. Clippers switching out their catchers. They don't have to catch the entire 9-inning game. Could be a sac fly to right field. We'll see if they can get in time. Runner will be off. Good speed and easily advances to home. Run scores for the Clippers, 13-11. Sac fly off the bat of Ryan Goodall. Good pinch hit at bat. Opposite way, sac fly. Brandon Smith, who also entered in this inning, comes in and scores his first run of the season. Foul back right away. It's Zachariah. Big shot out to center field, Zachariah, and it is hauled in, and that will be the inning. Score is 14-11. Clippers lead. Stick with us. Bottom of the 6th coming right up.
The hits, RBIs, runs, all it's good.
We are back 14-11. Clippers got a couple runs last inning to pull ahead by even more. Bottom of the 6th, the home team Matrix need a few to stay in it. And new pitcher on the hill for the Clippers. It is Gerard Chiricolo, incoming freshman, another southpaw, attended Bishop George High School and intends to play for Ramapo College in the spring. Left-hander, nice action on the curveball, drops right in. 2 quick strikes against Michael Medveds, the cleanup batter for the Matrix. Lefty on lefty. Power matchup. Fastball misses outside. Not a bad spot to miss if you're Chiricolo. Chiricolo, the Old Bridge native, making his first appearance of the season. Everyone's first appearance of the season. Opening day, and it's a good one right now. 14-11 championship rematch is turning out to be a great one. Medved's pop-up left field, first out of the inning, is recorded. Now up is Brunson, playing with the Matrix once again. Struck out in his last at-bat. Also reached on an error and a single and stole a bag, so he's been busy. 1 out in the inning, bottom of the 6th, Brunson at the bat. And Chiricola kicks, delivers, and bounces on the dirt for ball 1. And another bouncing curveball, but gets a swing and a miss this time. The biting action really fooled Brunson. Now evens up the count 1-1. Kicks, deals, and put the same pitch on repeat 3 times in a row, but does not bite. 2-1. Brunson ahead of the count. Left-hander deals, and that one does get in there, evens it up at 2 apiece. Looking to punch him out, won't do it. Brunson powers it into right field. Linka picks it up in the outfield right before it gets to the wall, and it's a single, powerful hit from Brunson. Good at-bat by him. A new batter into the ball game for the Matrix. And it's Ricky Voss, another left-hander, and he's trying to move over Tavis Brunson. Chiricola takes a look at first, bounces away, and easily advances to second on the wild pitch is Brunson. Clippers have a good lead right now, 3 runs up, 14-11, but they can't let it slip away right now. 1 out in the inning, bottom of the 6th in the latter half of the ball game. That will be a pass ball, gets through the glove, and 2-0 now. And Brunson advances to third. Runner on third is Brunson. At the plate is a pinch hitter, Ricky Voss, against the lefty Chiricola, who's been doing well, but right now leaving it outside and not giving Voss an opportunity to swing the bat. Chiricola takes a step off to try to settle down. And now the inside half draws a walk. Runners on first and third. Now it's Brian Skirby, the DH. 1 runner in scoring position. And Voss on first. We'll see if he's off to the races. Has a short lead. Chiricola, the left-hander. Good stop by the catcher. Does scoot away, but gets it in time. Voss stays put. Chiricola now looks a little out of control. Can't really find the rhythm. Bouncing ball right now. Runner on the corners, 1 on the inning. Ball low and out, blowing inside. I'm Chris Careypile, and you're listening to the Clippers versus the Matrix. Clippers lead 14-11, but the Matrix have a little bit of a rally going here with 2 runners on and only 1 out. Big swing and a miss by Skirb, and that was a much needed strike for Chiricolo. Rolls it over, and it is a foul ball. Second strike of the at-bat, evens it up 2-2. Now jogging back into the box is Skirb. Has an opportunity to punch in a run. Chiricolo trying to get the second out of the inning. Runner still on first and third. Bottom of the 6th here in New Brunswick. Home team Matrix down by 3, but opportunities are knocking right now. Strike 3 looking inside half and rings him up. Skirb goes down looking. Second strikeout of the day against him. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th, 14-11. Runners on the corners. Good action, but just inside. Petrillo, the new batter. Christian Petrillo checks in for Jared Marks. Big at bat for him. 2 outs, down to the last out in the inning. But with a runner in striking distance, it's a big at bat for the Matrix. Chiricolo finds it. Matrix only down by 3. Now in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls it away, now 2 strikes on the count. Two runners on the corner. Critical pitch here for Chiricolo to get out of some damage and not allow a run, but that one goes behind the bat of Petrillo. Full count. Chiricolo's issued a walk and allowed a hit with a strikeout. So 2 runners on and could escape if he can get past Petrillo. And it hits the batter, and he will advance. Bases are loaded after the hit by pitch. Now it's Mike Valerio's turn with bases loaded. Go ahead run at the plate. Tying run at first. Valerio so far. Single, walk, and a ground out. And ball behind, and that's not the first time we've seen that. Running inside. Mike Valerio settling in. Did some pitching this season for Cabrini College, but known as an infielder, and that's what he's doing in this game right now. Playing second base for the Matrix. Now bases loaded. Tough situation for Chiricolo to battle out of. Might see some action in the pen for the Clippers. Way ahead of the count is the batter Valerio. Infield playing behind the runners on the corners. And a run scores, and it's close once again. 14-12. Clippers only up by 2. Still bottom of the 6th. Chiricolo looks like it's his inning right now. Coach Patricio sticking in the dugout, not going for a mound visit just yet. Nick Diaz, last batter in the order, swings at the first one. Diaz, a perfect 3 for 3 in this game. Who you want up right now at the situation, but gets behind early, 0-2. 2 straight swings, 2 straight nice high and outside pitches by Gerard Chiricola. Lets out a grunt, tries to put a little extra speed on that one inside. Can't get it to find the zone, but put a little extra velo on that one. And if he could end the inning only giving up 1 run, he should call that a success. But evens up at 2-2. Can't overpower. But Diaz, don't want to make a mistake against him. A perfect 3 for 3. And strike 3, foul tipped into the catcher's mitt. Now will end the inning. Crisis nearly averted. It seems like 14-12. Clippers lead by 2, heading into the top of the 7th. Welcome to the 7th inning, ABCCL opening night action, 8:15 start for this one. We are now in the 7th, 14-12. Clippers lead the Matrix. Luke Foth is in, 1 pitch, and will it be 1 out? Quick work from Foth.
We were actually going to go down, and then we canceled at the last minute, and the next day they canceled the rest of it. So they missed 2 games. They got 12 games.
Foth, the only left-hander on the Matrix pitching staff. And he got the quick out against Gonzalez. Now it's Antonucci, bottom 3 batters. Antonucci, then Denlinger. Foth sets deals, works in the strike zone. Foth, CCM, just like Matt Anzik, earlier relief pitcher. County College of Morris. That one laced to left field. Could be foul, and it is. So far, only a few pitches, but Foth sticking in the strike zone. 0-2 the count against Antonucci. Foth set to deal. No runners on, 1 out in the top of the 7th. Foth takes his time, lets it go. Slow grounder to short, cleanly fielded, good throw, 2nd out of the inning. Now it's Denlinger's turn. Struck out looking last time. Rather, there will be a change in the lineup. Denlinger will take a seat, and it will be Noah Jordan, the junior from Franklin and Marshall College. Rather, number 27, Miles Feaster, not 26, Noah Jordan. First pitch, Miles Feaster, pinch hit, right to second base, and cannot be fielded. And that is another error in this game. Feaster comes in, gets the job done. Doesn't count as a hit, but he is on base. And now top of the lineup, Patrizio has to face Foth. Feaster on first from Montclair State, just like his teammate who hit the grand slam earlier, Allworther. And Patrizio lets it go high. Decent lead over at first. Left-hander, haven't seen his move yet. First opportunity, does go home, leaves it outside. Foth was making quick work with the pop-up and then the grounder. And only one pitch could have ended the inning. Seemed like an easy play to second, but it was botched, and now prolong the 7th inning. Good pitch inside. Good spot for Foth. Good lead. Steals and really no play. Nice steal. Good leadoff by Miles Feaster. And way ahead of the count is Patrizio. On deck is Brandon Smith. Looks over at second. Feaster, big lead. Good curveball, and it gets in the zone. Patrizio wanted it for a ball to get the walk. Foth, 3-2. Patrizio tried to draw the walk. Big lead by Feaster. He'll take off, and he will advance, and Patrizio will reach base on the walk. Feaster stole 2 bases just in this inning alone. Now it is Brandon Smith, came in the 6th inning for Ryan Marash. Walked in his first at-bat, now trying to do some damage with the lumber with 2 runners on at the corners. Off is Patrizio, and it is a strike. Standing up, no throw. And the Clippers are showing off their speed today. 3 stolen bases just by these 2 runners on base in this sequence. Right now, 2 runners in scoring position. Big at-bat for Smith. Foth sets and deals. Fouled away. 0-2 gets ahead of the count. (14-12) is the score. Clippers lead by 2. Could extend it with the 2 runners in scoring position. Foth sets and deals, and 1 run will score. Could be 2. No, he will stay, and it's a good decision. And the batter will stay at first. RBI single for Brandon Smith. Pulling away once again a little bit is the Clippers, now up by 3 runs, 15-12. For those of you who just tuned in, this is the rematch of last season's championship title bout. Clippers got the best last season, winning the 2019 league year. Now up 15-12 in the top of the 7th here in New Brunswick. Thanks for watching right here on YouTube Live. We'll have 1 game on YouTube Live every game day and 1 on Facebook starting on Thursday. Runner advances with no contest. Clippers are off and running in this inning. Now it's the all-dangerous Andrew Allworther, who had the grand slam earlier in the contest. Now 2 runners in scoring position. We'll see what he can do against Luke Foth. Foth sets and deals, and just around the zone. Up next is Christian Helenko on deck if he gets the opportunity in this inning. And Foth losing control right now. Got the first 2 batters out, and the next 3 have gotten on base. Had the makings of a quick inning, but the Clippers fought it out and scored a run and now have 2 runners in scoring position. Foth right down the plate, and Allworthy now in control once again. And big swing and a miss, and that will end the half inning. Stick with us. Bottom of the 7th, 1 run comes across. Clippers lead 15-12 over the Matrix.
What was his name? Coyle, gotcha. Thank you.
We are back. Close ball game right now, 15-12 in the bottom of the 7th. Home team Matrix at the dish. First strike in there from Chiricolo. Sets and deals, and another strike. 2 in a row. One, 2. Justin Scotto with the opportunity now in the bottom of the 7th against the Freehold Clippers, the 2019 champs. Fouls it away, out of play, into the dugout, and just out of play. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube Live for this matchup between the Matrix and the Clippers. I'm Chris Careypel bringing you through this 9-inning matchup. 2-2 now. He wanted that pitch to be in the zone, but just out from Chiricolo. The freshman can't end it. Full count now. Lefty on lefty matchup goes to the payoff. Ground softly to first. We'll see if he can cover himself. Goes to first to the pitcher and beats it out. The speed of Justin Scotto pays off for a infield single. Now it's time for Tyler Odell, who had a big double in his last at-bat. Runner on first for Odell. Clippers lead by 3 in the 7th. Ball high to Odell. Runner retreats back to first. Opening night here in the ABCCL. This one taking place in New Brunswick, the championship rematch. And it's a good one. Right to the shortstop. And it will be caught in the air. Not a double play ball, but nice idea by the shortstop to try to turn 2 to end the inning. Or rather, get 2 outs. One out, runner on first is Scotto. Loria now at the plate. Kick steals. Catches the plate. Runner is off. Curveball. Good pitch to run on, but it still will be a close play, and he'll get in there. Speed of Scotto pays off. That pitch of ball making it 1-1 with the runner in scoring position. Speed has been a big factor so far. No runner has yet to be caught stealing, but a few have taken the next bag. 1-2 count now to Loria. Medvitz on deck. 1-2. And that one's fouled deep away. 1-2. We'll run it back once again. Reset. Scotto on second base with good speed. We'll see if he can get around, if Loria can get a single into the outfield. Runner is off. And good pitch to run on. Wild pitch reaches the backstop. One out in the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Freehold leads 15-12 over New Brunswick. Inside to Loria. Now it's a full count. Looks like he's running out of steam a little bit. Let's see. Rather, the pitcher's Brandon Coyle, not Chiricolo. So Coyle delivers that pitch. Left field, called by left fielder, will tag. Shallow play to tag on, but does get in time. Scotto does score for the Matrix, bringing them 1 run closer. 15-13. The pitcher is Brandon Coyle, not Gerard Chiricolo. Coyle's been this entire inning and given up now just 1 run on that sac fly to left field. Now it's Medvets, it's up. 15-13, only a 2-run ball game now. 28 runs in this game. Sawed to the left side, out of play. Fifteen to 13, 2 outs. Curveball off the light post. And Coyle 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. No runners on, 2 outs. Medvitz against Coyle. Deals, and he hits him. This inning will continue. Brunson now up. Got a strong single to right field. Brunson up. Medvitz on first after the hit by pitch. Clippers still up by 2. Coyle kicks and deals. Catches the corner. Brunson doesn't like the call. Either way, 0-1. Right up the middle, could be stopped. Hops off the base, and the runner will stop at second. Single for Brunson. His 3rd hit of the day. And now it's Ricky Voss. Pinch hit last time for Edwards. Walked. Now has an opportunity with a man on second and also a runner on first. Ball up and away from Coyle. Ricky Voss, the junior from NJCU, batted .306 this season, 36 at-bats, has the opportunity to drive in a run to bring his team closer. Doesn't have an opportunity there as the ball soars high. Lefty on lefty right here. Coyle against Voss. Runners on first and second. And another ball can't end the inning.
I think we have a shot at this one.
Ball 4. Can't get it into the zone, and now struggling right now is Coyle to get out of the inning. Bases are loaded. No pitching change looks imminent right now. Coach Patrizio just on the side. And up to bat is the DH Brian Skirb. With bases loaded, big opportunity. Strike in there, pitch 1. Pops straight up. See if it's still in play. And they don't call it, and the inning is still going on. Runner going to second. And the Bermuda Triangle drops in front of the catcher, the pitcher, maybe even a quadrangle, first base and third base out there, drops, and the inning continues. And you can't call that an error because no one had an attempt, no one dropped the ball, so that will be a single that went about 2 feet. Two runs scored, and he advanced, and that'll be a pass ball, but they will stay at their respective bases. And now it's a tied ball game. Fouled straight back. 15-15. Clippers Matrix. Tight ball game here in opening night. Second and third occupied with Petrillo taking a pitch. Even though that last hit didn't count as an error, you can chalk it up as one. The communication wasn't there. I'm not sure if he lost it in the lights, but it looked like Coyle backed off at the last second. And another pitch just cannot find the zone. Kicks, deals, no. Ball 4, bases on balls. Bases are loaded now for Mike Valerio. Valerio playing second in this game, walked twice and reached on a single. The number 9 batter in the order now has a chance. With the bases loaded, fouls off the first pitch for a strike, and Coyle desperate to get out of the inning. Good off-speed pitch. Starts out of the zone, drops in 0-2. O2 pitch on the way, and 1-2. 1-2 count now to Valerio. Coyle trying to get out of the inning. Outfield playing back, and another ball, 2-2. Just outside. Runs the count from 0-2 all the way down to 3-2. Good patience by Valerio. You could say either good patience by Valerio or lack of control right now by Coyle, but either way, count 3-2. Runners are off. 4 balls, and the inning continues. And now Diaz will be up, and coach will come out to have a chat with Coyle. It will take a break when he looks like it will be a change of pitchers, so we'll be right back. 16-15, bases loaded. We're back. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. 16-15 in favor of the Matrix, the home team. Noah Jordan is the new pitcher coming in relief. Coming in relief of Brandon Coyle. We'll see if he can get out of the inning. Tough situation he's coming into with 3 runners on, but does have 2 outs. Nice breaking ball, but can't get it in the strike zone. Diaz is up. Ended the last inning. Would bat around if the next batter could get up. Ball is high, 2-1. Time for the Clippers to attack the strike zone. Game was 12-3 in favor of the Clippers. Looked like a blowout. Now 16-15. Talk about a turn of events. Other direction, out of play. 2 strikes now against the batter, Nick Diaz. Two to the count. Nick Diaz up. Has 3 hits in the game. Bounced in the dirt. Scooped up. Full count. Could end the inning. Or could drive in a run. Bottom of the 7th. In a very high-scoring game. Eclipsed the 30-run mark overall. And slow ground ball should be an out. This tags the runner coming home, and that will end the inning. The 7th has concluded. We're making our way to the top of the 8th. 15-16, Matrix on top.
Well, Matrix is up 1.
Yep. We are back. Top of the 8th inning now. Matrix coming on top, 16-15. New pitcher in the game for New Brunswick is Evan Akamoto. A little bit about him. From Piscataway, New Jersey, and a Stockton University pitcher going into his sophomore season next year. Only 2 innings of action left, and it's been a Good one. Lots of runs across and a liner right down right field line. Could go to, will stay put at first. And right away, Christian Linka gets his first hit of the season. And it was a rope right down the line to start off the 8th inning. Now Andrew Allworther steps up with his teammate on first. They're trying to get back on top, down by 1 run in the 8th. Could there be a lead change in store? We will soon find out. Allworther, big hack, goes for the lights. And out of play. Adam Schreck at the plate, not Andrew Allworther. Schreck at the dish. His tally in this game so far, 0 for 4, reached once with an error, 2 straight strikeouts, trying to right that now with a runner on first. It's the time to do it for the Clippers, down by 1. Laces the curveball, foul, down the left field line, down in the count now, 2 strikes. Akamoto, the new pitcher from Stockton, trying to settle in, gave up a hit against the first batter, and now ahead 0-2. Now 1-2 count. Matrix ahead by 1, pickoff move. Doesn't seem like he's going anywhere. Low, the 1-2. Count now moves to 2-2. Outfielders playing straight up against Shrek. On deck, Ryan Goodall entered the game for the catcher a few innings ago. Hlinka still on first. Good pitch, rolls it over, and foul ball. Nakamoto living in the bottom half of the zone, trying to force a double play ball. Count even now, 2-2. 3-2 rather. Full count. Takes a check over at Hlinka, and he will go that way. Nothing's on, stays put at first. Akamoto deals to Shrek. 3-2, payoff, outside walk. Runners on first and second now for Ryan Goodall. Ryan Goodall, going to be a freshman next season at TCNJ, comes from Toms River East, the prestigious baseball school down by the shore. Goodall, first one low. Runners on first and second. First baseman playing in front of Shrek. Foul ball out of play, 1-1. Close ball game, could get even tighter down the stretch. 8th inning now, 16-15, Matrix lead. Ball high up.
You guys doing the book?
Runners on first and second. Good lead, juggling over at second base. Akamoto goes home just low. Akamoto trying to battle back now. First 2 batters of the inning got on, no outs in the 8th. And another walk. Bases are loaded. Second straight walk from Akamoto.
Everything you need, I have it on the app.
Yeah, how many walks for each team?
Let's take a look. It's my first time using this app.
That's what I'm looking up.
That ball comes inside from Akamoto.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for you guys.
Bases loaded. Akamoto deals low outside.
14 for you guys. Or what did I say? 14 or 11? 14, something like that for you guys. Do you need for them too?
Yeah, I would love
Okay.
that too.
That one catches the corner to strike against Zachariah, which he desperately needed a strike right now. Bases loaded, not an out so far.
Yep.
Slices, it should be an infield fly, and it is an out. Zachariah first out of the inning. One out, bases loaded. 2 pitches in a row with an out. Quick work right there, much needed by Akamoto. Inning was going slow, but then 2 straight outs, the pop-up variety right to the shortstop. And now it's Tommy Antonucci at the dish. Bases loaded. Clippers need this right now. They can't leave the bases loaded. They have 3 on. They had it with no run, with no outs. Now with 2 outs, up to Antonucci to try to get back on top. First pitch, foul back for a strike. Curveball in the dirt. 1-1 now to Antonucci. Some life now for the Clippers. Could go ahead. 15-16 down by 1. Top of the 8th. Big opportunity with 3 runners on. Plinka on third, Shrek on second, and Goodall on first. Last 2 batters have been retired. Antonucci fouls it back, and now ahead of the count is Akamoto, right where he needs to be. Akamoto gets set. Low gets by, but does not escape enough for the runner to advance to home. Two count. Akamoto battling against Antonucci. Miles Feaster on deck. Bases are loaded. The pitch is way too high. Full count. Full count. Inning could extend right here, or it could be over if he can put him away. Antonucci, the battle of the 15s right now. Antonucci, Akamoto. At the end of this game, this could be a turning point. Team down by 1. Critical pitch right here. And ball low. The game is tied at 16. (16-16). We're tied in the top of the 8th. 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Strike one to Miles Feaster. Christian Holinka, the first bat of the inning, was the one that scored on the walk issued by Akamoto. Another strike in there from Akamoto. Bases loaded, Akamoto ahead, just inside.
That top team that actually ends up as the varsity squad.
Foul back could have been the inning, but couldn't squeeze onto it. Stays alive. Tie game is knotted up at 16-16 in the top of the eighth. Trying to break it open right now is the Clippers and Miles Feaster, the 10th batter in the order, but he is behind right now. 2 strikes against him. That ball hops early. Akamoto deals. Good pitch, slapped out to center field. If it's caught, we'll go into the bottom of the eighth to the tie ball game, and we will. It's the Matrix turn to try to break it open. 16-16 heading into the bottom of the eighth. Stay tuned for a close finish. It's the bottom of the eighth, and we have an exciting ball game on our hands. 16-16 Clippers Matrix. Matrix, the home team, trying to pull ahead in the eighth. Noah Jordan still on the mound right now for the Clippers. Justin Scotto leading off the bottom of the eighth. 1-1 count. 16-16, you're listening and watching YouTube Live. ABCCL will be streaming at least one game every game night, and we'll also be streaming on Facebook Live. So give us a follow on all of our social media at ABCCL_NJ, and why not subscribe here on YouTube for more content and more live stream games throughout the season. Right now, Matrix all knotted up with the Clippers. They could pull ahead here, bottom of the eighth. They're the home team. They have the advantage. Let's see what they can do against Noah Jordan. That one in the dirt. Tyler Odell, the batter, on deck. Leadoff batter is leading off the inning. Scotto fouls away once again. Scotto gets back in the box, has an opportunity to be the first base runner of the inning. Deals high, pop up in the infield. Looks like second baseman is calling him off and can't see it. Ends up on the dirt but does catch the ball. Way too exciting of a put out, but in the end, pop out to the shortstop.
Oh, that's it. That's Zachariah. That's what we're talking about.
Second batter of the inning, Tyler Odell. From North Hanover, from Limestone to Mercer County College transfer. Had a good at-bat earlier in this one. Had that nice double. And right now starts the AB with a foul ball. 16-16, 1 out in the inning. Second batter of the back half of the 8th. Approaching 3.5 hours now in the game. Pitch just outside. Kyle Loria on deck. Loria hitless so far in this one. But right now it's Odell against Noah Jordan. No good. Noah Jordan trying to regain some composure right now. Can't afford to walk batters late in the game, especially when the home team's up in a tie ball game in the later stages. 16-16, Jordan deals low, 3-1. Slapped in between shortstop and the third base in the 5-hole. First batter on, and now we have some action for the Matrix in the bottom of the 8th with Odell on first. Now it's Kyle Loria's turn to get his name in the score sheet, get a hit. Odell having himself a game so far, 4 for 6 in the ball game. Jordan deals. Could be a double play, or it could be no outs. That's going to be another error. 2 runners on, but now 1 base closer, 90 feet closer to put another run on the board. That error will be charged to Adam Schreck. Mike Medved's the cleanup batter, the guy you want in this situation with runners on first and second. Big moment of the game, 16-16, bottom of the 8th, 1 out, left-hander against Noah Jordan. Ball low to start the AB. Big hole in between first and second base for the lefty. Rolls it over to first base, only be able to get 1. Now 2 outs with runners on second and third. Matrix in good position. And it's Brunson's turn. 2 outs, Tavis Brunson at the plate. 8th inning. Don't want to leave it all to the 9th if you're the Matrix. Don't know what the Clippers can do in the top half, but right now, all tied up. Brunson having a good game so far with 3 hits. And they intentionally walked him. They don't want to pitch to Brunson, so they're going to go to Ricky Voss, who was the pinch hitter earlier in this game. Smart move, also now a play at any base, so they're going to intentionally walk Tavis Brunson, and now it's Ricky Voss. He's walked twice since he's entered the game and takes the ball. The only issue with the intentional walk is if they do walk Ricky Voss, they're also walking in a run. So you're taking your chance of the play at any base, but also risking a walk, driving in a run. Ricky Voss takes it low, 2-0. Noah Jordan falling behind now, losing the count. Hitters count for Voss. And that will end the inning. Bases stranded, 16-16 heading into the ninth. Clippers up next. It is time for the ninth inning. Top of the ninth. 16-16, new pitcher for the Matrix is Kenny Sisson. And Clippers, if they want to pull ahead, they're going to have to do it right now because the Matrix could walk it off in the bottom half. But right now, ninth inning, 16-16, and we're about to lead it off with the leadoff batter, Michael Patrizio. And he's had a successful day. Reached base every single at-bat except for his first. So let's see what Patrizio can do against the new arm in Kenny Sisson. First base creeping in, ready for a bunt if he was to put it down. Took the pitch for a ball anyway. Pitch steals. Nice speed in there for a strike, 1-1. Game all tied up, 16-16 in the ninth. Leadoff batter up. Patrizio up high, leaves it 2-1. Sisson trying to battle back in the count, can't do it, 3-1. Patrizio is ahead in the count now. Hitters count, see if the Matrix can limit the walks. Already issued double-digit numbers today, but perfect pitch there. Patrizio looks at it. Full count to start the ninth inning. Exciting game so far, 16-16. 32 runs through 8 full innings. Strike 3, goes down looking, and that's the way Kenny Sisson starts his season debut. Now Brandon Smith comes in, second batter of the inning. That one fouled right back to the Clippers dugout. 0-1. Sisson with good speed right now on the mound and good deception. Now 1-1. Count even in the ninth. Big swing and a miss right there. And now Sisson is ahead. 1-2 just outside, evens it up once again. Exciting now in the ninth. Ground ball to shortstop. Good hop. Should be a play at first. And he is out just in time. First two batters are retired. Now it's Allworther's turn. Big fly in the third inning. Grand slam. 16-16, his time now. Otherwise, Matrix have a free half inning to end the game. Sisson settles in, so does Allworther. Kicks, deals just upstairs. Christian Holinka on deck. Got a single in his last at-bat right down the right field line. Sisson right down the middle. One and one count now. Big swing. And 1-2 count now. Pitchers ahead, Kenny Sisson. One and two could end the inning. And he does. Allworther knew it. Backwards K. 1, 2, 3. And now comes clutch time. Bottom of the ninth. If the Matrix can get it done, they will walk it off. If not, we'll be playing even more baseball. Stay tuned to see the bottom of the ninth. We're back. Bottom of the ninth. Decision time right now. Matrix are at the bat. 16-16. Bryant Skirb leads it off. Just one run will end the game, and that's in the Matrix mind right now. And that one fires right past him for a strike to start off the bottom half of the ninth. New pitcher in this game for the ninth inning is JT Hipschman for the Clippers. That one just up is a ball. Hipschman also goes to Wilkes University, pitched just over 7 innings this spring. That one falls in for a strike for Skirb. Petrillo on deck. Pinch hit earlier in the game, still in right now. Matrix just need one run to end the game. Kicks, deals, curveball, buckles him. Nice pitch, strikeout. Now down to 2 outs. Now it's Petrillo's turn. Petrillo, then Valerio Diaz rounds out the order. 1 out now in the bottom of the ninth. All they need is 1 run right now. (16-16), bottom of the ninth. Nothing more exciting than this right now. Pitcher gets set. Upstairs. Valerio on deck. 1-0 the count to Petrillo. Walked his last time up. Another pitch upstairs, 2-0. See if they ride with this hand the entire rest of the inning, or if he gets in trouble, if the Clippers will put someone else in. But right now, it's his game. It's up to Hipschman. Big swing and a miss by Petrillo. Matrix haven't been able to get the bat on the ball right now against the speed of Hipschman, but it's up to him if he can locate. Now back with a brand new bat. Ball low. And it's coming down to crunch time right now for Petrillo versus Hipschman. 16-16, 1 out. See if he can get on base and get 1 step closer to being the winning run. Sets, deals, fires. Foul ball. Mike Valerio on deck. He's walked 3 times in this game and singled once. Full count now. And good eye by Petrillo, and it's a runner on, and it's the first runner of the inning, and he symbolizes the winning run for the Matrix. Gets on via the walk. Valerio's up now. On deck is Nick Diaz, who's had himself a day so far. I'm sure the Matrix would like to get him up, but with 1 out now, bottom of the ninth, 16-16. Let's check over at first. We're okay. Let's go back. Petrillo has some speed over at first. Wonder if they're going to risk it now in such a close ball game. They'll keep him put right now. Strike in their first pitch to Valerio. Sizable lead off first. Don't get picked off, and he gets back in time. Stand up. sizable lead and good speed could be a problem. You want to get a runner in scoring position. Don't want to risk it right now, but if you have the speed, you might as well use it if you're the Matrix at this tie ball game. That ball almost got away from the first baseman, but saved the runner from advancing. Good lead over at first is Petrillo. Pitch is on the way. Runner stays at first. Ball up high. 1-1's the count to Valerio. Big moment here from the 9 batter in the game. Each of these teams trying to notch their first victory of the season in opening night. The primetime matchup turning out to be a good one, 16-16. Matrix were down as much as 9 in this ball game. Battled back, took the lead, and now tied up in the 9th. Could see walk-off fashion right now. Runner on first. See what Valerio can do at the plate. Foul ball just runs or drifts too far to the right. 1-2 count, down to his last strike. Just got back in time. Petrillo might shorten that lead now. No reason to get picked off. You got a runner on the bottom of the 9th. You want to keep him there. Does have speed, but gotta be smart over at first base. And right now it's up to Valerio to knock him over and let Diaz do some work. He is running. Ball is low. Play at second. Slides in time. Now runner in scoring position. Just 90 feet closer to getting the W. 1 away. Runner on second. Good speed. Obvious why they're checking on him now. We'll see if he tries to steal third. Will be a bold move, but right now stays put. And it goes right to the second baseman. Won't advance. And down to their last out. Tied 16-16 in the 9th. It's Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz having himself a day right now. 3 hits in the ball game. Runner on second would be almost a perfect outing if he could be the one to finish this one off. But the off-speed pitch drops in for a strike. 0-1, runner on second. That runner's Petrillo has speed. A ball to the outfield. Could score him. Could be a play at the plate. We'll see what Diaz can do. And down to their last strike, 0-2 is Diaz. Two straight off-speed pitches. We'll see if they go with the fastball or with something slow again. Good lead off a second. Takes a look at second. Big lead. Strike 3. Game tied 16-16. And that will be it. It will end in a 16-16 tie after 9, game after midnight. It will be called. Thank you for joining us at ABCCL. Follow all of our social media at ABCCL_NJ. A lot of scoring in this game, but it will end in a tie after 9, 16-16. The Matrix couldn't get revenge against the title champions last year. Final 16-16. I'm Chris Careypel. Thank you for watching.